Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome one, welcome all.
What's going on, man?
What's up with you, Marcus?
It's just another week, dog. How
Yeah.
you doing, dude?
A little tired,
A little tired.
a little hungry.
It's Friday afternoon,
I would say more Friday evening.
evening. I apologize. Friday evening.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was just thinking earlier, like, I'm a little hungry for breakfast. What would be my ideal perfect egg sandwich? Now, this might be controversial for everybody. Everybody has their own picks. But I wanted to ask you, what is your perfect egg sandwich? Like you imagine it in your mind when you're thinking bacon, egg, and cheese. Maybe sausage.
I don't go crazy with egg sandwiches. Egg sandwiches
really?
they don't sit well with my stomach anymore. But like egg sandwiches around Long Island. Egg sandwiches only really served in New York and New Jersey.
That's
There's only a few states that really do the fucking the morning deli thing. I like the bacon, egg, and cheese.
What would you get over the bacon, egg, and cheese?
Over it?
Yeah.
Fortunately, not a whole lot. Cheese don't sit well on my stomach.
No, I mean, if you had to pick something else besides the bacon, egg, and cheese for breakfast, what is your option? Because you're not getting the bacon, egg, and cheese. And you're from New York, and that's a little weird.
It'll probably be a sausage, egg, and cheese.
Oh. But you said the eggs didn't sit right. You're not getting an egg sandwich at all.
Oh, no. I'm saying I don't, when I go to the delis, I don't go crazy with what I put on the egg sandwich.
Oh, I thought you were alluding to you don't get an egg sandwich at all. You just get something else.
No, I get an egg sandwich.
Okay,
I get it with cheese and all that nonsense.
Right, just to clarify.
But
guys.
what I'm saying is when people put like a whole bunch of odd stuff on it, it gets a little nuts.
The Aki way.
Yeah, the Aki way.
I'm not with the whole chopped cheese thing either. I don't even know what that's all about.
Chopped cheese.
I don't know what's all about, bro.
What do you mean it's not so? A good chopped cheese, though?
I don't know what's all about, bro.
Oh, bro. You kind of have to go to kind of Queens and Brooklyn try to find the
thing.
right.
I'm not always
it's
venturing.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. We're Long Island. I'm doing the bacon, egg, and cheese.
Chopped cheese is more of like a city thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really over there that much.
Yeah,
It's just maybe next time. We gotta see.
Soon I'll bring you to a good spot.
All right, I trust you.
I got you. Make a video out of it.
But now, I guess overall with the, you know what? Maybe I phrased it wrong. What's the perfect breakfast sandwich? There we go.
I remember back in the day, you used to get the Hungry Man's.
Ooh, yeah.
But that's
different now.
That stuff ruins your stomach. I think it's probably because the ham part. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's
a little scary, man.
Maybe it's the extra bread. I don't know, but
it's something.
As you get older, your stomach can only handle so much. But
that is true.
I don't know, man. I think it's just the bacon, egg. You just have to go with the bacon, egg, and cheese. I had a little salt and pepper on it, and that's about it. That's as far as
my thing is though, bro. What would you put the bacon, egg, and cheese on? What would it be on? Would it be on the roll, the bagel? Roll. Yeah, that's my go-to too.
You put on a bagel, it's too messy.
That's true. And I feel like
if you have
I mean with the bagel, I feel like sometimes it's just too much extra bread. We want to get to the knit and grit of the sandwich. And the roll is the perfect amount of bread for it. Mine would be the roll with the bacon, egg, and cheese and if the place is good enough, you don't need the sauce. Not the sauce. You don't need the fucking salt and pepper on it.
You know what's the worst?
What's the worst?
It's when they give you the day old rolls.
Oh
man!
You need the fresh. You know when it's fresh.
I know when it's fresh.
Too, I don't even want that shit toasted. Just a fresh bagel.
I don't get
not the fresh bagel. Sometimes the bagel, but mostly the roll. To me, the roll is just the staple for it.
The bagel has a different flavor to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does.
It's like it's a different vibe.
Yeah, you'll go to the same spot and you'll get the bacon, egg, and cheese. One time you get the bagel, I'll do the plain bagel. My girlfriend likes the French toast bagel. She does that. That's a little
the French toast bagel.
Yeah, the French toast bagel. She loves it.
That would blow on my stomach. Sorry, audience. I know you don't want to hear about my bowel movements.
But me personally, I wouldn't get that type of bagel for my bacon, egg, and cheese. Although the French toast bagel might make it more like a McGriddle if you think about it, because you get the sweet. with the French toast.
I've heard,
And then you get the bacon, the egg, and the cheese in there. Maybe I gotta get. I might have to try it.
Might have to try it out.
Maybe next time. I don't know, but I'm just so stuck in my ways about the bacon, egg, and cheese on the roll. Sometimes a bagel.
Let me ask you this though. How do you like the eggs?
I like the eggs over easy.
Oh,
that's my thing.
A man of culture, everybody.
Nah, like scrambled is a thing, but over easy.
Like scrambled,
yeah, scrambled's good, but I think on its own it's good. I think just on the egg sandwich, though, you need a little over easy. So, like, the yolk comes out a little bit. It's not too crazy. But sometimes, some of the places, they fuck it up and they had the paper on top of the fucking aluminum.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
And then it just sticks. Like, this fucking sandwich is a fucking mess. It's like, just put one fucking paper in there and that's all you need. You don't need the extra paper. You guys are wasting the trees.
There's nothing worse, though, when the cook doesn't know how to do an over easy egg.
I think it depends.
Then you get it and you open it up. It's like medium or it's hard already. I've had those.
I don't know. They need to step up their game.
Suckers. I know what you mean.
It's like, you know what? Some of these bagel places, it's like they fuck it up once, you're not going back.
You put ketchup on it?
No.
All right, good.
That guy.
I know.
I don't like. I had ketchup on it once. Oh my god, I couldn't finish it, and it was on accident. They did it. I said no ketchup, none of that, and they just added it to it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this. Like I gave it a chance. I never tried it before. Man, it's just a fucking mangled mess in my mouth. I didn't like that shit. Don't get the fucking. I mean, some people really love the ketchup. And that's good for them, but for me, and I guess you too, but no, we're not doing it.
I can't do it.
Some people swear by it. They're like, you need ketchup.
I've tried.
If you make the eggs the right way, you don't need the ketchup.
Maybe just a little salt.
You don't even need the salt should be on the eggs already. I feel like you just need that. Especially too, I hate when the cheese isn't melty. I like it melted a bit.
My mother, she's a good cook, but she said that when you put salt on the eggs, as the eggs are still in the pot, it'll actually make the eggs harder.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
So I was
I always do it. Sometimes not. Depends on the day.
That's what I usually wait. Maybe I could be wrong, but you told me when you add salt to something as it's cooking, it will make it more firm. Ooh. I don't like my eggs that firm, but
bro, one of these days, I think the collab might move to the kitchen and we might try that experiment just to see if the salt makes the eggs harder with no salt compared after.
We should try it.
I think it'd be cool. We got the setup. We got the eggs. I got a few eggs in there. We can whip it up.
We should make some.
Be a fun little reel for everything.
Yeah,
I'm sure Bigu will like some
pancakes
too.
Make some pancakes with it. We'll be lit.
Oh yeah. No, we got the little. We got the pan. No, it's more of a waffle maker, but we call them pancakes anyways. But it makes little hearts.
You got you got a pancake maker too?
No, we got the little waffle one. But yeah, no, I guess that's about that. That took a little while.
Hey, man.
Welcome, guys. You know what? It's been a productive week, to say the least. There's been new albums dropping. Mm-hmm. I feel like every day I saw a new album come out. It was pretty cool. There's been a new announcements. There's been events going on with PlayStation.
Yeah.
Which was kind of garbage, but they did give something really good in the mix. Mm-hmm. I feel like you should tell them what it is.
I'm ready for it.
What was the thing that was the best thing in that whole state of play?
Oh, we starting with that right now?
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I really cared about was the Wolverine game.
Exactly.
Everything else, the state of play was okay. I wasn't really that into it. I don't really buy that many PlayStation games as it is anymore. I've kind of moved over to PC. I've been playing a lot more PC games. The one thing, not to be off on a tangent, one thing about PC games though, a lot of times when they get released, they're not optimized for PC. It's more most of the games are more only optimized for console players because that's the majority of gamers is console players. I'm in the minority. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So like a lot of the games aren't optimized. So when Borderlands came out, it got a whole bunch of bad reviews. I know I'm off on a tangent. It got a whole bunch of bad reviews because the optimization was just bad. And I was about to buy it, but everyone was talking about how choppy it is and the frame rate drops and glitches. And I was like,
that's why you didn't get it yet.
I'm not going to get it yet. Not until they start patching it and fixing it. But
I will say, though, I remember we mentioned it. I bought it a little while ago, and I feel like the last episode I didn't even bring it back up. But the game is pretty solid. I'm playing on the PS5, not just the standard PS5 with the disc drive.
Yeah.
And it's cool. I like this one because it's a little different now. Because it starts off in the fucking castle and shit. So it's not like you're in this desert wasteland anymore. It's a lot. It had a different tone. And I was thinking, this game could be the same shit like the last three kind of were. But they start off a little differently. And it felt like a cool, unique, new vibe to the series. But we still had that same old type of style to it. You pick up the guns and you got to recycle the gun, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And some time. I haven't played it too much after, though, I will say.
Yeah. But
back to the state of play, though, bro.
Yeah, back to the Wolverine
Sorry,
game.
I had to just go.
It's all good. But back to the Wolverine game.
You didn't even say what it was.
What's the full name of the game?
No, I'm saying, though, like, we didn't even say what it was. That was the big announcement. Oh, wait, we did. My bad.
Yeah, you're talking about the Wolverine game.
Yeah,
yeah, it's all good.
My bad, guys.
It's all good.
I thought we didn't. I thought it went off the track. And shit.
Yeah. But for the Wolverine game, they're finally bringing a Marvel game that's what people want, bloody, or kind of mimicking how Wolverine really is in the comics, which we really like. From what we've seen now, granted, this is kind of scenes and stuff kind of meant for a trailer. That's why I like seeing this stuff. At the same time, it's almost like everything is on a train track when they show you trailers, you know what I mean?
That's
so
true.
Everything's gonna be perfect looking. From what we've seen with the combat and everything, I mean, it's nothing super special with the combat. It is bloody and gory, which I love. You know what I mean? There's not enough. I mean, there can't be enough blood and gore when it comes to Wolverine.
That's true.
I think that sentiment will soon kind of translate to maybe other Marvel games. Maybe I think Marvel's kind of missing a little bit of the edge factor that DC brings. Now, DC games generally aren't that bloody, but they are brutal. And hence, the Batman games.
Justice.
Yeah, Justice.
Justice goes crazy.
It goes crazy.
I hate that game.
but I think when it comes to fighting games, though, Mortal Kombat kind of holds that.
Yeah.
But
actually, bro, you know what? You know why I hate that game?
Why?
Because your fucking friend whooped my ass so bad in the game. I uninstalled it after. It was like a snow day, too. It was a good time. I just kept getting beat. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know nothing. I'm done with this shit forever.
Yeah, my boy, he was pretty good. I started beating him after a while, though.
Yeah, he was just too good. I don't know what he was on.
He was good.
That shit was fucked up.
Yeah.
It made me delete the whole game.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm done with this shit, man. I'm over it.
Those people. But I don't know. I'm a little excited for this Marvel game release.
It looks really good.
The last Marvel game release did not end up very well. Kind of end up in the gutter.
Wait, what was the last one they released?
It was the Marvel. It was
Midnight Suns.
No, not Midnight Suns. It was that live service game they came out with.
Marvel Rivals.
No, before that.
Oh, Marvel Rivals doing good though.
No, before Marvel Rivals. No, I don't count Marvel.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Nah, they came out of Marvel. It was like an Avengers game. Remember?
The Avengers game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's.
There we go.
I think that's
what it was. That game was. That was a something.
I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm just talking about in terms of single player story. Marvel.
I guess
games.
Midnight Suns might be there. But probably Avengers, but they made that a little like Destiny almost.
Yeah, I guess maybe my point is Marvel games have not been flourishing for the past few years at all.
You know what? Actually, I want to rebuke you on that shit and say Spider-Man. Spider-Man's up there. And I did you play Spider-Man?
Yeah, but is that a Marvel game though? I thought it was Sony.
It's a Marvel game though. It's Spider-Man.
I get what you mean, but I'm outside of
You
that.
can't.
Outside of that, that's because I thought those games were made
I
by
would
Sony.
say, you know what, too, with the Spider-Man games, especially the first one, the Miles Morales one, the Spider-Man 2, I only played through once, but the original one they came out with PS4, that game, that's like a must play for the PlayStation. Like I would say it's hands down one of the favorites. And I think the other two are as well if you beat the first one. Like if you beat the first one, you want to play the other two, that's great. But I'm saying start off with that one.
Yeah.
It's so much fucking fun. They really brought back that old it's like they didn't really have too much buy DLC, you know what I mean? They had like skins, but you just unlocked them in the game doing like all these different things. And one of them, you had to find like photo locations that were so random they didn't highlight it, and you got this exclusive suit. And like I did everything in that game. Literally, I'm not a person that likes the 100% games, but that Spider-Man game, I wanted to make sure I did. That's how much I love that game.
Word.
That was probably one of the best games I ever played in recent years.
Word.
It's up there.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Marvel game player, but I do respect the Spider-Man games. But I think this game is gonna do some numbers.
I just don't know how it's gonna be. Like, is it gonna be a free roam Wolverine game, or is it gonna be just you do the missions, you see the cutscenes?
I don't know. To me, it looks like it's probably going to have some type of free roam in it. I can't really.
It doesn't seem like it would.
I can't really see it being like an open world game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because Wolverine is not like Spider-Man. Like, yeah, he could do shit, but like Spider-Man can swing around. Like, it makes sense for it to be an open world type of environment, especially with the city.
It does make sense. You know what it is though? I wouldn't mind an open world if it makes sense. But at the same time, if they make it too much, if they make it too linear, I feel like they will be restricting themselves to what they really can do in the game. I feel like there's gonna be a little bit of a mixture of both.
Maybe it'll be like a GTA type of vibe, where it's like, he has his motorcycle, so maybe you ride around your motorcycle, you go to places, I don't know. Or maybe it'll be like all in the story, and in the story you can like roam around certain areas like the bar and stuff. I don't really know what they're doing with it, because we only saw like gameplay of the action sequences, like who will be fighting in it.
Yeah.
And it looked good. I'm glad I didn't think that was coming. I thought maybe they would announce something with God of War or something crazier. But to see Wolverine there. And my question to you, too, is where the fuck is that Captain America and Black Panther game? They've been hyping up this game for a while.
Captain America, Black Panther?
Yeah, no, it was this whole new game that's going to be coming out, but it's like there's no specific date for this fucking thing.
I don't know. I don't know. I never heard that type of game coming out.
Yeah, no, they were advertising it for a while, like just the trailers and stuff, but it's just not something that got a release date or anything.
That's a weird combo to make for a game, though. Black Panther, Captain America game?
Yeah. They look cool. But I get it, though. I feel like they could have got their own separate games.
Yeah. It
would have made more sense.
Black Panther and Captain America. I mean, if you like Marvel, you like Marvel. I mean, kudos to you, but I'm just like, you can kind of... Any other characters you could have chose? I don't know. That's a weird combo, but yeah, I'm here for it, I guess. I don't know if I'm playing that.
Yeah, but, I don't know.
But anyway, I don't think there anything else from the state of play I really cared about, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It
was fine.
In my opinion, a lot of the other games, they're coming out, I think, with a Final Fantasy remake, which is all right. I saw a few RPG games coming out. It looks interesting. Neo 3.
Yeah, that one's coming.
Which I am somewhat excited for. I didn't really play the other Neo games. I'm not that very good at Dark Souls games. It's probably not be a game you're probably into, obviously, but...
Nah. I played the other two a little. I got like the collection one year for Christmas, and like it was...
I will say
it was okay.
I will say Neo is probably one of the harder sides of those games. I will, it does have my respect in those. It's actually, and graphically and visually, it's actually a really awesome game. It's like, especially when you find some of these bosses and these tight old, Japanese houses. They're really small, and you have this big hulking demon fighting in the small
Yeah.
area with fire around you. It's actually a vibe, I will admit, but it's hard as hell. But to come out with a third one, it's not really a surprise. To be honest, the first one did good. The second one did good. They're gonna make a
They had
third
the collection.
one. And it's probably gonna be the same sauce from the last two games, and people are gonna buy it anyway. So kudos to them.
I agree with you, man. But you know what, man? I want to ask you. You know what? We're talking about state of play, and like last week we talked about or maybe 2 weeks ago we talked about the Nintendo Direct, and it's like, remember E3 and how everybody used to come together and announce the games all in like that the weekend time span of the week, wherever the fuck it was. I remember too, even just like G4, like the channel.
Oh, I remember that
Gameplay shit, man. It was a different time.
Yeah, that was a different time.
And it's almost like the community is gone. The gaming community I feel like everybody is like just in their own little realms now. And it's not the way that it used to be, in a sense. Like, they don't do like, even like with the E3 shit, this correlates to it too, a midnight release. Like, midnight releases for games now are like so dead. It used to be like everybody had to go there. Nobody was buying the game digitally, really. Everybody wanted the physical because it probably took up less space on the hard drive. And people trusted the physical copy more. Yeah. Now it's like everybody trusts digital way more. It's weird. Like, we all transition to it.
Yeah. But just like, I wouldn't say it's weird. It's just we're just gonna flock to whatever's more accessible
and more. And I just think it's weird because it took everybody a long time to grasp the concepts. And I also feel like maybe it's just the fucking brands just changing up and being like, we got to do this cheaper. You used to get a guide with the game. Now you open up the case, there's barely anything in there. They don't even have like discs or like the Switch cartridges in some of these games anymore.
I feel like, looking back on them, I think manuals in games. I feel
lack of internet.
Lack of internet. But I feel like that was just something to put in there. You know what I mean? Because what the manuals really had was nothing really new from any other manual. It just...
No, but there was some good ones, like the Smash Brothers Melee manual. That had all the characters, all the moves. That was cool.
Oh, yeah, it can tell you stuff like that. But you can also...
Like, all the Nintendo old manuals, they were fucking golden, bro. It was just the packaging on it. Like, they really took their time. And now it's just like, you're better off just doing digital. The game will install. It takes forever. These games used to pop in, you would just play it. Now it's like, you got to wait for everything to install.
I get it, but at the same time, though, I think also, too, it does kind of cut back on kind of waste. Because once you get a new console, why you're not gonna have a need. You're not gonna have a need for all those games and cases unless you're just a collector and you just want them all.
But that's the thing; it's aesthetically pleasing.
I get it, but that's such a small number of people. I know what you mean. Years ago, early 2000s, yeah, that's a lot of people.
No, but there's still a good amount of people that want to get the physical copy. And then I feel like I was one of those people, but then I saw where the market was headed and what was going on with it. And I'm just like, it's easier just to, if I really want this game, I'll pre-order it and it'll be installed like the time that it comes out. It doesn't make a difference with the case or anything.
Yeah.
Well, what's the case good for? Just to look at? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's good to have, and people like stacking up in rooms and stuff like that. But
you know what? You guys let us know what you think about it. Like, maybe you're collectors, maybe you're not collectors. Maybe. I feel like most people nowadays collect what they want to collect.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with collecting them or wanting to buy them, but if I was a company, you know, especially in this market, taking the cheaper route is just how they're gonna have to play. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Whatever is more accessible.
You sound like corporate America, bro.
Hey, man.
You're like, fuck these people.
You know, you can kind of keep it retro. You can kind of keep it old school, and just come out with physical. But you'll just be losing out on such a big market.
But that's something, bro. I guess. You know what though? Speaking of market, I wanted to ask you about this. So the switch up from Or gaming talk. I'm seeing some shit about the Ticketmaster boss was talking about concert tickets are underpriced. And I wanted your opinion on the statement he said. In sports, I joke it's like a badge of honor to spend 70 grand on a Knicks courtside seat, but they beat me up if we charge 800 for Beyonce.
I see, I don't know. I understand what he means. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Seeing 800 beat me up. I don't know. Come up with a, well,
Damn, that's crazy though. People are spending 70 grand on Knicks courtside seats. It's like
but I feel like the NBA is a little more, I don't want to say prestigious. Well, it actually is more prestigious than Beyonce.
But at the same time, what justifies charging 70 grand compared to $800 for a concert? What justifies both of those prices? Why should a concert
when you're courtside, you are in kind of in a lot more view of the TV and the cameras as well. So you're kind of
you're going to be on their camera, which they monetize off of. So they're monetizing off you buying the ticket being there. I got you.
For example, I was talking to my boy actually about this, something similar. You try to compare white people would pay $40,000 to be in MLB World Finals. Whatever team is there. Why would people pay $40,000 to $50,000 to be in the seats right behind first base? And I was telling my boy, well, depending on the team and the the history and what's going to go on that night, you can be in a legendary moment in sports history, and your face can be on the camera. It's like, oh look, I'm in there too.
But what are the odds of that happening? For that night?
Slim to none.
That's what I mean. It's like for that price, it's not a guarantee.
But at the same time, basketball and baseball are just massive sports. They're bigger than Beyonce. It's like
some people actually you know what though, I'll go as far as to say I saw some people talking about Taylor Swift doing the Super Bowl, and they would have bought tickets for the Super Bowl just to see Taylor Swift, not even see the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, that's a money play though. Yeah, Taylor Swift is dating.
But she's not going to be doing the Super Bowl. They announced that, but I'm just saying, like people were like saying she's gonna do it, and they these Swifties would have went and bought the tickets for the Super Bowl just to see her.
They were buying tickets regardless, just because Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they were doing it.
But I don't know. It's a weird argument to have. Why I should pay something, pay this amount for this when. Yeah. I can just go.
They're all for. I mean, maybe the one's televised and they need to make their money.
But I think it's the history that you're a part of that you're really paying for.
Man, fuck that shit. They're capitalizing off that.
Yeah.
They're capitalizing off the history of that. This moment he shot. Let's go sell his jersey off there. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll sell more pictures of him. Get him on our interview.
My boy was saying why, F1, he was like, I told him, he's like, F1 races don't cost as much. I was like, do you know the prices of these corporations, how much baseball makes a year and the NBA makes a year? It's kind of, just part of the culture, man. If you want to be a part of it, then you have to pay.
Yeah, but too, me and Ali went to a Mets game, and we were in the Citi Field Stadium. Well, I'm looking over here. I'm like, just thinking, like, how much time and money did it go into making this building, and how much does it cost to fucking run this shit all throughout the year? Like, it's a big property.
Those buildings are usually maybe a stadium, if I were to guess, maybe $3 to $4 billion.
That's what it's like. It's an insane amount. So it's like they're
I
selling the
think.
tickets. It's like, how are they making all this money back?
Who?
The stadiums and shit. I don't know.
The
I'm just thinking in
stadiums?
my mind,
Well,
like you, regardless of how many tickets you sell on that, if you're spending like over billions of dollars on this shit and you're making that much off it, how much are you really getting back from this?
I think it depends on who you're talking about.
But you know what, too, bro? You got to think too. They're pumping drinks and food into the stadium every day. You know what I mean? There's more merchandise, all this shit. There's a lot more than just the building and that standard price. Like, they got to make their money back. And sometimes you go to these games, not all the seats are filled.
Some of them, yeah.
That's what. So it's like they spent all this money. And then too, I'm sure they had boatloads of food going into the stadium, and obviously they're charging arm and a leg. I think I spent this was ridiculous. It was like for 3 or 4. No, I think there was 3 chicken tenders, which were ass. The chicken tenders were horrible, and they had these cheese-filled tater tots, which were also kind of ass.
I know,
and it was like $30 for that shit. And it was, I think they gave you like 4 or 5 tater tots with it. So like the portion size is like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, I don't know how the stadiums are really funded, but yeah, I think it's like
all the people buying all the damn food, probably.
Well, yeah, the food,
and the drinks.
The food, the
$8
tickets,
for a drink, bro.
They probably get a small cut of what merchandise is sold there. I mean, I don't know.
Merchandise is a big thing.
I don't know if you've ever been to a football game, but football
that's
game.
The thing. I've never been to a football game
or a basketball game. When I went to the Masquerade Garden to see the Knicks play, what was his name? Not Jalen Brunson. I forgot his name. But one of the teammates players' jersey cost damn near $300.
Holy shit!
For a medium.
For a medium.
Now, mind you, you can go
$300.
Now you can go online and
you can go down the side street and get it from the guy for $20.
You can get it cheaper online, but that's the thing. If you want it in that moment, and people do buy that stuff, and it's called
out of your fucking mind.
And like, I was, I love my pops, but he was like, just put it on the card. But I just felt so bad because if I got me and my homie a jersey, it would probably add up to $500-$600 for 2 jerseys.
That's so insane. It's just all off a name too.
Yeah,
brings you back to him.
Well, then but also too, when it comes to sports culture as well, when you buy that type of stuff, that stuff stays in your family for
generations.
Hopefully, my dad will probably pass on his Jets jersey that he has, and I have a Jets hat. God willing, if I ever have a son, I'll probably pass on the Jets hat to him. You know what I mean? This stuff stays.
You know what though? Some people would just go to like the porn stars and just take that there. It's been in the family for a while. I need to get rid of it.
You would do that if someone had a rare jersey or a player or something.
Yeah.
But spending, like I said, you gotta kind of be into the sport to really want to spend that type of money. But there is a value to spending that type of money. If I bought that jersey, you damn sure I'm gonna kind of cherish that jersey. And every game I go to, I wear that jersey.
Yeah, that's true. You know what though? It's like, who's to say? It's like, it's your money. You're spending it on what you want to spend it on. Who's to judge you off that? It's like it's not like people are buying it for you. It's like you're buying it for yourself. So it's like, that's your own thing.
Yeah. Dude, if you got the money to buy what you want, just buy it. Yeah. I know prices are egregious out here, and you can say, they're playing me for this and doing that. But if you want it.
You know what though? Whatever value you feel in it, like the value I feel, like certain things I wouldn't want to get, but also too certain things I would want to get, you wouldn't want to spend a damn penny on. Yeah. So it's like, it all depends on the person.
Yeah,
that's my standpoint.
Also, and like I said, there's also a reason why these artists are only getting charged a certain amount. If let's say if Beyonce was bigger than the NFL forever, then her tickets would probably be $1,000 a seat.
What about Taylor Swift?
I don't know what her ticket prices are. She's not bigger.
They're up there.
I know, but she's not bigger than any. She's not like bigger than any sports.
Bro, people were tuning in to the NFL because Taylor Swift was in the background.
But the NFL already has hundreds of thousands of people watching all the time.
That is true. But I'm saying they probably had a little bit more because of her being there.
There was probably some papers being signed behind closed doors about who's getting what after this. But at the same time, the NFL doesn't need Taylor Swift there. I promise you.
You know, dude, I agree with you on that because it's like that's the NFL. That's what, you know what I mean. It's that's that thing. And then like she's doing her concerts. That's great. It's like, does the NFL need to be at Taylor Swift's concert?
No,
not at all. Maybe if Travis Kelce wanted to come through and do a little like thing at the concert, I don't even know. But I feel like it's just like that's the situation.
They don't really try to showcase Taylor Swift like that anymore either.
Well, they did. Well,
because
they definitely did.
Well, they did.
They showed her at a lot. I think they saw as much backlash as they did for that, and they were like, "We gotta not do this."
No, I think. Well,
but also, Chiefs weren't winning that night.
You gotta kind of. Chiefs haven't been winning for a while.
That's what Chiefs were winning. I feel like they were winning a little more. Maybe they would have showed a little more Taylor on there.
Maybe, yeah. They don't want to allude to thinking Travis Kelce is having issues at home. And that's why he's having trouble with the team right now.
But even too, that first that Super Bowl when they were together before that one, like you saw like a lot of Taylor Swift on that one when they won, and then the last one they didn't win. You saw a little less.
They wanted as many people as to watch as possible. They're gonna use her as a pawn to make more money. Yeah.
But you know what I mean? You saw that shit. It's kind of like, and then like the next year, like maybe they saw a little backlash from her being on. It's like, okay, we got to draw back a little bit with it.
NFL doesn't play like that.
You think they don't?
No. They know Taylor Swift brings in numbers. They don't care about your little backlash type of thing. I'm serious. They don't. The only time the NFL.
No, but I'm just saying because in that first Super Bowl with her there, you seen her more in it, and then the second one she was there, you didn't see her as much on the camera.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Even Trump was there. They didn't put him on the camera.
I'm saying that's probably a move made by the Chiefs team, not the NFL. If that makes sense.
No, I'm saying I think they just did it for a certain reason. They put her there, but they didn't put it there as much.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's all about the money, man. You know,
how much would you pay?
I'm not really paying anything. Well, I mean,
for the Super Bowl, maybe. How much would you pay to go to this next Super Bowl?
How much would I pay?
Yeah, I'll pay about $25. I ain't getting far for that.
I don't remember what I think. I think they get some nosebleed seats at the Super Bowl. I think you still spend, I think, like maybe $1,000, $2,000.
Yeah, I'm asking you, like, how much would you pay?
It depends on the seat. I'll see where $5,000-$6,000 gets me.
Okay. But what if, like, let's just say this, they had $1,000 option, but it was a randomized seat, and they meant you could get any seat in the stadium. It could be up in the nosebleeds, or it could be like in the front row.
For $1,000?
It's a gamble.
I'd do it. But if they give me a nosebleed, I don't know if I would stay.
I feel like for the Super Bowl, you might have to. The traffic will be crazy. How the hell are you getting out of there?
Well, traffic during the Super Bowl, everyone's going to be in there, so it's not going to... so it's going to be all right when I walk out. But... so, everyone's going to be in there, dog. Dude.
Traffic. Dude. They're going to be in... Yeah, you're right.
Man, I'm just saying, dude.
Bro, you're killing me right now.
I know.
I'm still just busy the whole damn time. You're right, though. Everybody comes out after, and it's probably going to be a fucking crazy time. You're better off leaving when the Super Bowl starts.
And if it's a blowout, I'll probably leave at halftime.
Oh my God, imagine this too. You drove to the Super Bowl. You got to go to that parking lot. It leaves out and shit. But you didn't get to go to the bathroom before you left. You were trying to get to the parking lot, and you're about to
What, pee my pants?
Yeah, like it's that one of those type of pisses. It's like, oh, it's about to fucking erupt, and I'm stuck behind like 30 cars trying to get out of here, and nobody's turning. It's like, what are you gonna do? You just gotta hold it. Right, or hopefully there's like a Gatorade bottle nearby you could potentially piss in. But you got all the people in the car with you. And you're the one driving it.
Tell everybody to turn their heads. I'm about to take a whiz. Yeah. I don't know.
About to take a Wiz Khalifa in the car.
Yeah, dude. I'll be going to a few football. I think I might be going to a game this year. Bring you along, man.
Bro, I want to go to the game.
Want to go?
What game? Is it the Super Bowl?
No, it's probably the Jets. I don't know what Jets game we're going to get yet. I don't know. I think there's a Jets and Chiefs game. I don't know if I want to see that, though. We'll see what happens.
You might. That sounds like a good mashup.
Jets and Browns.
That sounds like something there. You know, though, just being there, it's like a fucking experience. Like, I've never been to the football game. I've been to a few games. I've been to the baseball games mostly. But
as a yearly thing, I've been getting used to it. So like when I go there, I kind of like
the ins and outs.
But it's fucking it is a vibe though.
Yeah.
When I first went there, my father, he got us the Coach's Corner tickets, which is tickets right at the fucking sidelines on the turf. So I was right behind the locker, not the locker room, right behind the bench of of the Jets. It was good.
That's an experience.
And behind it was like a whole buffet.
Damn.
There's a whole bunch of food
cool.
you can't get on the upper levels and shit.
No.
It was fucking an experience. But the thing is, I'm so short that I could barely see over their bench shelves and shit. So I was like, damn, I was just kind of seeing heads at some point. Just running
shit.
Short people problem. Sorry everybody, but it was an experience, dude.
That's something, man. But I agree with you, though. Like, it's, I guess, you know what you were talking about earlier, like the price you pay for admission, like what you get. And that's a fucking experience you'll never forget. Yeah. So in a way, like whatever you spent on those tickets, like it definitely stuck. So it was definitely a good investment.
Dude, I told you before, I spent $680 on fucking, well, I bought 4 tickets, but I bought EDC tickets, dude.
Yeah.
But, now, mind you, for those, you can probably say they're a little overpriced. But that's just because of how the way tickets are sold.
How it goes.
The first come gets the cheapest price. I'm kind of like in the middle. I see people paying $900, almost $1,000 for GA tickets. Fucking insane.
Holy shit!
Get out of there
for some GA.
And I got GA.
That's VIP number.
Dude, I got GA Plus, which is like kind of like the scam GA. Yeah. It's basically GA, basically. But at the same time, dude, you get what you get. Man. At least I get a tiny bit of a better experience. Next year will probably be I'm gonna try to get VIP tickets. Usually those go for like $700-900, but it's a way better experience. You know what I mean? And you pay, for 3 days. It's really not that bad. It is what it is.
Yeah. But yo, man, I think we gotta take a little break right now.
All right.
I'm feeling the energy. But when we get back, we're talking new music this week. What else we got on the roster? I thought this was very interesting. The philosophy of time management. And this might change a lot of people's minds tonight when I go through these numbers here. There's numbers to this shit.
Oh, Lord.
Also, too, you know what I mean? We're going to talk a little bit about it. Welcome to Derry coming. And yeah, we'll get into those. So stay on lock. Stay loaded, and we'll be right back. We are back, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the break. If not, fuck you.
Word.
That's how the show works. But yeah, man, new music tonight. All right, so start off the list.
New music.
I'm going to give you these albums. You tell me if you would listen to it or if you would skip it or if you might have heard it already.
All right.
Okay, so off the list, we have Young Thug.
I gave a few songs a listen. We got some joints on there. I like the song Quavo.
The Quavo song was good.
Yeah.
That was also too. That was like a new addition they just added to it.
Yeah. That's the only song I can really remember I really liking.
Holy shit.
I'm not the biggest Thugger fan,
Oh.
unfortunately. Who else did he have on there?
Let's see. I got the whole track list right here. He got Ken Carson, Cardi B,
that was
T.I., Mariah the Scientist, Lil Baby, Sexy Red, YFN Lucci, which was weird because they were beefing. And then YFN is on Young Thug's album and Young Thug's on YFN's album. So it's like, was that a label type of beef? I don't know. 21 Savage. Actually, that was one of the best songs.
That was
Walk
actually,
Down.
I mean, no mean to interject. That was a street beef. I don't want to have to rehash it, but people died between those two. So seeing those two on a track together is that, hey, I'm actually all for it. People need
That's 2 tracks.
Well, yeah, 2 tracks. I'm all for, especially black people, repairing their relationships and getting with each other and getting to the money. Keep all that street shit somewhere else. But continue.
All right, so Travis Scott, Quavo, Little Got It, and
like
1300 Saint.
The Travis Scott one was
Future, and Mariah the Scientist once again.
I like the Future song as well. The Future one kind of went hard. I liked it.
Bro, I feel like there was you know what? I don't think we were talking about this when the song came out. I don't even think the podcast was rolling like that. But Money on Money was such a good fucking comeback single for Young Thug. And I feel like when it came out, everybody shitted on it. They were like, what is this? What's he doing?
But like that singer?
Money on Money is one of the best songs on the fucking album, if I'm being real with you guys. If I'm being honest here, like, looking through the whole track list, listening to this album, Money on Money was just one of those songs. Like, I heard it, I knew it was fucking good. Everybody was like, this is garbage. This sucks. You know what fucking sucks? Yuck with Ken Carson. Yeah, that is a garbage fucking song. The intro was very
I don't know about that
crazy.
Money. I don't know about that money on money take, but
what about Money on Money being one of the best songs on the album or being like a bad song?
I wouldn't say it's a bad song. I don't think it's the best song on the album.
Bro, what do you think's the best song on the album?
The song with Quavo, I think, is the best song.
I think that Money on Money is way better than that one.
I don't know.
That could have been better.
I don't know.
Travis Scott song was like, it was cool. I think the 21 Savage song was up there.
Yeah, that was a good joint. You can never go wrong with 21 Savage.
Honestly, the Little Baby song I could have lived without.
I can pass. Little Baby.
I'm sorry. I'm not playing any music tonight, guys. We used to do it, but we're not getting copyrighted anymore.
Little Baby. Little Baby, he needs to up his game.
He needs to fucking
I don't know what it is. I tried to like Little Baby. There was maybe only one album that I actually enjoyed. And when I mean enjoyed, that means I like maybe 2 songs. That's more than I usually like off his albums. All right, it's the same flow, the same style, and to be honest with you, I don't know how he's still in business. Well, I do know
he's barely in business.
I do know how he's still in business because of his connections, clearly. But I'm not getting it anymore, man. He's still stuck in 2016. And he hasn't grown much. Looks the same back in 2016.
He hasn't grown much.
I don't know, man.
It's true, man. Actually, you know what, though? I think Little Baby's feature was decent, but I think if I had to say, like, the worst feature on the album, T.I.
Yeah, that was pretty.
T.I.'s verse, man. And then he kept talking at the end. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
That little West Side.
Like, you know what? I feel like T.I. had his moment in time, and it was wonderful. Like, he really killed things. But, like, recently, it's like, I don't know. He doesn't... I feel like in the current climate, he's not fitting in with anything. He's just going on. He's on tangent. He might even see this clip or the podcast to be mad about it. But you know what, T.I.? Do more. Do more, T.I. Do better.
Listen.
Do a better verse than that shit.
See, you can't tell T.I. to do that. The man, him and Tyne just won a lawsuit. I think they won. I think it was a lawsuit against another major company. They have maybe $80 million, $90 million in the bank account. I'm gonna talk.
I don't care.
I'm gonna talk over the song. Once I got, I'm in.
I guess he can, but at the same time, though, it's the worst feature on the album.
Once I got,
arguably the worst.
Once I got,
actually, you know what though? I'm not gonna lie, man. I think actually T.I.'s verse wasn't as bad as this verse. I think the Ken Carson verse on Yuck was arguably the worst verse of the fucking year, man. That shit was just...
That's your boy.
That was terrible. No, I don't like Ken Carson like that. I don't really listen to him at all. I don't even know who he really... I don't even know what he looks like.
I don't even know what he looks like.
But if I'm being honest, like, I'm sure he might be a good guy. Maybe if he came down on the podcast, he would be cool. I doubt he would. But... what I'm saying is his verse was just trash. And you know what, man? I'm gonna fuck these allegations with this copyright shit, man. We gotta play just how bad this shit is from Ken Carson's part. Like, I listened to this and I was doing something and then somebody was talking to me while I was doing it. And I felt so angry and I fucking screamed at them because it was just too much overstimulation. You have this fucking beat that sounds like a fucking, I don't know, like, remember Pinky and the Brain?
Yeah.
That, like, it sounded like that type of beat.
I know what you mean.
Or Crash Bandicoot or something. It sounded mixed with Speed Racer and Sonic the Hedgehog. And then you have this fucking asshole talking... like he just, it's this fucking thing. There's like, it's like just never ending shit. It just goes on your headphone and you're trying to hear somebody that's talking to you and you can't fucking listen to what the fuck they're saying because this guy's just talking fucking, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, man. I'm mad. Ken Carson, fuck you for making me listen to that shit. Young Thug, fuck you too for putting that on the album.
All right. Then.
I didn't even ask you what else was out this week, but like this album is just so like polterizing. We gotta keep talking about it.
Let's talk about what other albums?
No, we're not done with this shit, man. Yo, what did you think of the cover art of the album?
Oh, with the white face. I see memes going around with it. And
it's funny.
Yeah, it's
I'm not mad at it.
I really I see what like trying to make memes out of it and shit. I really don't find it really fun. I really didn't care about the
I don't know. I think it just like
old white face. I'm like
realistically
it's
speaking,
weird.
I thought I don't know.
It's very awkward. I don't know. It's very weird.
I think Young Thug picked this cover because he knew it would cause a conversation. It's like, why is Young Thug white? Is he like...
I guess so.
Does he have a skin condition or something? Like something's going on? Maybe Young Thug is white now? He's doing a Michael Jackson?
Maybe it's a play on to maybe his situation after he got out of jail. Maybe he's like saying, I gotta act white now. I don't know.
Oh, that's... You know what, too? Even the song, the intro, Ninja. And then, like, the ending of that song.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, and then you have this as the cover. Like, people are, like, speculating, like, this is kind of wild.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, I will say, though, Cardi B did his shit on the song. T.I., we could live without him. Mariah, I feel bad for her. Little Baby, we could live without. Sexy Red, Wife and Lucci, I'm not going back to that song. 21 Savage on Walk Down, that was good. Pipe Down with Travis felt formulaic. We got the government mandated Travis Scott feature on the Young Thug album.
Yeah.
That
they're part of the same
label. The
label?
Quavo song Spider Jeffrey, which was added like hours later. Like I actually had the album first. It had 20 songs, and then I saw like I got home from work, and then I saw like, oh, Quavo's on this one. So I'm like, okay, I'll delete that version and add this one. Little Got It and 1300 Say, I don't even remember how that song went. Money on Money with Future.
Isn't Little Got It, did he die?
I don't know.
Little Got It?
Oh.
Yeah, he did. He died a few years ago.
Little Got It.
He committed suicide, unfortunately, I think. He did that or he overdosed.
I don't think he died.
Little Got It?
I don't see anything about that.
No, he's still alive. Maybe I got the wrong person.
You might have the wrong person, man.
I thought he was one of those. Never mind.
I don't know, man. I'm just seeing like Lil Got It here. I'm not seeing any of that. I don't know. Maybe you're thinking somebody else.
I think I got someone else wrong.
But yeah, Young Thug's album. Who else we got? 21 Savage, Travis Scott, Quavo, Lil God, and 1300 Saint, Future, and Mariah again. So yeah, I would say the album. The album was alright. Especially too, you put "Miss My Dogs" on this album. It's like, why? This 7-minute catastrophe.
This is definitely an album I'm not going back to. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those that I added to my library that I'll go to a couple songs, but I'm just not going to go back to it as much.
I hear you.
But you know what though, bro? We got to get back to our list. But one of the releases on the list I want to talk a little bit more about. So next we have Doja Cat with featuring SZA on the album. So what would you say about Doja? Would you give that album a full listen? We listened to it a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
A couple tracks. But like, would you give it a full spin?
Yeah. I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll listen.
I will say I enjoyed it. I know Matt, if you're watching, good for you. And if not, then okay. But like, I know Matt was really enjoying the album too. Like he preferred Scar a little more, but like this album had that 80s aesthetic to it, very Madonna, and it was cool. Like last night, I'm not gonna lie, I had like she did like this Apple Music streaming thing, so I had it on the computer, and then I fell asleep in the chair around 11:30. So like I missed like damn half the party. But the album. It was cool. I'm
gonna give it a listen. I like Doja Cat a lot, and I do like her last album a lot.
Yeah.
So after the few songs I listened to, I think I'm definitely gonna like it.
Yeah, like she definitely has some. I'm not saying every song was like great, but I played the ones that I felt were my favorite. Like the one with the Knight Rider sample was so cool. I love that one. And then I think there was what was the other song I had on here? Stranger and Amen were my favorites off the album. And I guess Jealous Type, the single, like those were cool. And like, I don't know, I just think she's about her vibe and about her shit, and she's doing it. I remember she was talking about like, I want to rap. I don't want to fucking do this pop shit. But now she's doing the pop shit. And she's rapping on the pop shit. So it's kind of like...
Do both.
I guess, yeah, no, she does it well. That's why I like it, because she does it well enough.
She keeps the rap roots in there.
Yeah.
So
you definitely hear it.
You gotta respect it. And I think that I feel like when you stick with your rap roots, it will actually, I think it will benefit you in your success.
It'll take you a longer way.
Yeah.
Than if you were to just sell out and do country.
I agree. Exactly my point.
Yeah, because this album, it's very poppy, but she still raps on it. And I feel like she raps really well on it. Like I loved the production on it. Like it's like a time capsule type of piece.
Doja's a good rapper.
Yeah,
I know she doesn't. She's not rapping a lot half the time, but she's a little like a trend.
She has rapped her ass off.
Oh yeah.
So for this queen to take a little break and fucking sing a little bit, have fun, rap a little bit on some tracks, who fucking cares? Let her do it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a listen to it this weekend, man.
Yeah, it's a weekend type of vibe. I feel like Doja made it for that. I feel like Cards was great, Jealous Type's great, Men's great, Couples Therapy. We got vibes on here. Stranger's amazing. Take Me Dancing with SZA. That's the only, also too, SZA's the only feature on the album. So maybe she got deluxe coming. That'd be nice. I hope she does. But I love it. Oh shit, my stomach's going a little grambly. I'm hungry for more Doja Cat music, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to lie though, Doja. The last stretch of the album felt a little too formulaic. Like we knew where it was going. Like the songs kind of blended a little bit.
Usually the first part of the album that usually probably matters the most, because that's when you get the most.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You have to really show out in the beginning. You know what I mean? We'll go back to the list though, bro. So Doja Cat, Jay Electronica dropped like a bunch of music this week.
I'm not interested in it.
And it's whatever. It's like incomplete. I think we talked about it a little last week, but it's like incomplete works with skits and instrumentals. It's like he handed in like X amount of albums to Jay-Z, but it's
kind of weird how much respect he gets in hip hop. I'm not gonna lie. I know because the reasons why, and he's very talented. It's just that I can't.
Yeah, it's something about him, man.
There's better things to listen to.
Let me see. So next, too, we got a Mariah Carey album featuring Anderson .Paak.
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna listen to that either.
That's not my demographic.
You know what, too? We played this one a little earlier, Z Looper's new album.
I don't remember off rip.
It was that one we played with the mix down going into the hymn song, into that song with the Zach Fox track.
I'm not checking out that album. It sounds good, but I'm good.
Oh, shit. He's good. All right. What about Jaden's new EP, Jaden Smith?
No.
What about Rochelle Jordan?
No.
What about Soul Child?
No.
Joy Crooks?
Nah.
Yo, the Joy Crooks album was good. You gotta give her a shot.
I'll give it a shot.
You gotta give her a shot, bro.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, dude. No, it's very nice. It's like alternative R&B almost. Like it's a different twist on it. Vince Staples on the album.
It's rap.
It's nice.
So if it's alternative R&B, then I'll go for it.
You know, I'll play you a little bit of it after. But let's see. DJ Snake featuring Don Toliver and Jay Balvin.
Does DJ Snake drop every week?
I don't know what he does. This week he does. He's on the list.
You don't got to put him on the list. I'm not listening to DJ Snake.
No, I'm giving you the list of the albums. Okay, we got YFN Lucci.
No.
Bankroll Hayden.
No.
Raul Alejandro.
No.
Draft Day.
No.
Jay Worthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Worthy. You know, I threw you in for a loop there. Eric Bellinger.
No.
Fuck Eric Bellinger. Formerly Len. No.
How many more, man?
3.
All right.
Cardo got Wangs.
No.
Cardo's album? No. G Lie? I don't even know what his name is. So we're going to go no. And you know what, though? I will say, I think you would like this one because there is a couple artists that are on it that you like. Peasy. Peasy's new album. He's collab with like Babyface, Ray and shit. Like you.
I know what Peasy is.
The Peasy album wasn't bad.
I'm good, man.
Yeah, I get it.
Dude, I'm telling you, a lot of,
check out the Rick Ross song at least.
Unless it's really major releases, this is, I don't know. I'm starting to tune out of
list.
I know, but I'm starting to tune out of rap. A lot of rap that was going on nowadays. Other than like a few people, but it's just hard to. It doesn't stick with me like that, dude. You know what I mean? And
I get what you mean, bro. It's just a time and a place for you.
Yeah. Soon, maybe. I don't know. Rap needs a reinsurgence or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
There's no more big names really to look forward to. I know there's a lot of people who release rap music. I know you got like the biggest library for it, but it's just like at the same time, do we all have that amount of time that it takes to fucking find those people? And those people just don't show up on your feed like that.
No, but it's not that hard. It's not as hard as you would think.
But it's time consuming though.
It's not that time consuming.
I believe so.
You know, I feel like this. You just need, not to plug them again, but Apple Music, I found a lot of good shit from, and it's all Discovery Radio. Like a lot of artists I found was just going on there, and then they literally put up a song from an artist you never heard before, but they're in like the artist that you would like. And some of the artists I found on there I really fuck with. And then like some of the music that they dropped since has worked. Some of the artists, like, you know what I mean? They drop one song that's good. The rest is kind of whatever. So you just scrape those out. But like you could find really good shit in the mix. You just got to look for it. And just because like, it's not like, that's my thing too. Not every album has to be a big budget fiasco where everybody needs to know about it. If the music is good, it'll work. It doesn't need a big budget. Honestly, if the music's good enough, people will talk about it in their own way. Like you don't need. There could be 100 people that heard the album, but it could be arguably the best album of the year, and it's just because you're not backed, and the backings are getting fucked. The backings are getting fucked. The labels, because it's like, yo, we want artists that are established, that have a fan base, that we don't have to really invest into to advertise. So it's like, what are the labels doing for these artists? It's like, let's just say you're an artist. You start out tomorrow. MCE.
I think. Well, the labels, I think, give you a little more. They give you the exposure.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, I think
Because they need you to have the exposure before they can give you anything.
Yeah, but they'll amplify it.
But like, how many artists signed to labels right now are really pulling in the numbers? Like, what's it even worth?
I don't know. It depends on what type of artist you are.
But at the same time, like a new artist being signed to a label, I feel like it's their downfall. They're going to be shelved and hounded to the core.
Well, that depends on what artist you're talking about. Big X the Plug is lazy. You know, is probably one of the most popular artists out there, but he's independent. But yet he has a lot of exposure. But I think that comes from hard work and just having.
I don't think he is fully independent though. I feel like he has a backing.
He has a I think he has a publishing deal. Publishing is different from
That's what I mean. He's still affiliated with something with these labels.
It's like it's still independent,
and it's working because we all know about him. I'm sure everybody watching the podcast, if you know about Big X the Plug, you would know. It's like he's a pretty big name right now, but at the same time, I feel like he's gonna fall off in another year.
You never know. I think people in a little bit of a dead zone. A lot of artists are in a little bit of a dead zone trying to figure out what they really want to do.
Yeah, well, though, I will say, we got to get out of the bullshit and we got to get into the good shit. Like the artists that are really striving right now, maybe one of these guys has been around for a while and he had a little resurgence with himself. But I got to give it to Danny Brown. Mm-hmm. Starburst.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's insane. The visuals behind it, the raps. It's like Danny is really manifesting himself and what he wants to do with this music and just make it something that...
I like Danny Brown, man. I think this album, has it came out yet?
No.
I think this album...
No, it was just a song. I showed you. We watched the video earlier. I think it was really good.
I think Danny Brown is going to go, I guess, quote unquote, full Danny Brown. I think he's progressing more in his artistry. I think,
yeah.
And I think he's taking it to the max to where what he really wants it. In my opinion, I feel like don't scare the hoes was kind of, I want to say a teaser to it, but kind of like introduction of this kind of like the true eerie way or eerie sound of Danny Brown, how he really fucking sounds. I'm not saying his music before that really wasn't that. But I feel like Danny Brown has always been in that weird spot that people always they like him, but I think his voice always kind of puts him in that weird spot in that weird niche
it's true.
Niche pocket of hip hop. So I think he's very well respected, obviously. But to see this is almost like what kind of reminds me more of like almost like not like a pop album, but this is more an album that. It's kind of going to reach a lot more people.
I think it will, especially with the cover, too.
Mm-hmm.
And earlier, I made a little comparison with Tyler, the Creator, with Don't Tap That Class and Danny Brown's new album.
Yeah, I really don't
and it's like, come on. They have the blank backgrounds. Danny's without a shirt. Tyler's without the shirt. The pants going on. You got this fucking Cutthroat single. Tyler had that Don't Tap the Glass. He's in a fucking glass chamber working out, building up, looking bulky. Kind of like Tyler was in that album cover. So it's like, where do you think Danny Brown's going to up Tyler? I think he would.
I don't think there's anything between it. At all.
Well, no, they're not like linked, but I'm just saying, like, it's weird.
I don't find it weird. I don't know. It's two different concepts that they have. I know what you're trying to say, but
imagery concept.
Yeah, I feel like the imagery and everything was completely. Then it was like the sci-fi, futuristic, cerebral.
But I almost feel like Tyler wanted to make that song Danny put as a single. Think of it like that. Like, that song was amazing. You can't deny that. It was a great song.
It was a good song. Yeah.
It was a good song. Yeah. Where would you rank it in the Danny Brown discography? Like, would it be in the top 5?
Dog, that's a little extreme. But anyways,
He's like, I can't. To me, it's in the top 5. It's up there.
But back in between comparing, I don't think there's any really comparison between the two. They probably have a similar idea when it comes to fucking glass, and it could be a coincidence. But but I don't think you can compare the two either. Tyler was going for something completely different, you know what I mean?
That's true.
With the 80s comedic aesthetic type of thing, almost like almost remind me of Martin almost a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Singing. Danny Brown is everyone knows it's fucking gritty.
He's talking shit.
So,
I will say though, bro, it was a week because also too, like one of my favorite groups of all time in music was Good Music. Mm-hmm. And I'm hearing new stories about like discrepancies in the group.
All right.
Discrepancies, whatever you want to call it. But like Sahai was on that podcast talking about Big Sean. Mm-hmm. And he was all like, man, I was freestyling. Big Sean jumped in, tried to take my shine. But this was probably around the time Big Sean was doing like Dance Ass. So like he had a big hit. So he was like taking in on Sahai shine. And my thing too was I always liked Sahai the best. Like he was always my favorite on Good Music. But I felt like he never had that moment for himself like Big Sean had or any of the other artists on the label might have had. Like I feel like he never had a big single. He was always behind like he wrote the big hits for Kanye and shit.
Right.
But like for himself, like what if you can name me a Sahai the Prince song that was like a hit, what would it be?
Wouldn't it be Sunday Morning? Was it Sunday Morning a hit?
No, that's just a song you like from him. That was on the mixtape.
Oh. I don't listen to Sahai that often.
That's what I mean. But if you could name me a Big Sean hit, what would it be?
Oh, I don't fuck with you.
That's what I mean. Like Sahai doesn't have that. Like J. Cole, what would you say is a J. Cole hit song?
What's that song from Forest Hill Drive?
Wet Dreams?
Probably Wet Dreams. Isn't that a hit?
Yeah, no, it was on the radio and shit.
But I don't know. You only could really put it on Sahai for not coming out with a hit. I don't know, you know what I mean?
But can you put it on him? Or maybe they're not backing him the way that they're backing other artists.
Is that what you said?
Well, that's the way I feel about it. I feel like maybe this was the perspective. Kanye had a vision with this shit. He was like, let's get Big Sean to be on my label and make some hit records. He has the look, the appeal, he has the sound, we'll make it. And then Sahai, he's a great rapper, but maybe he didn't have the image that Big Sean had.
Oh, he was.
And he had but he had the bars and all that, so he took him under his wing to write for him and not be in the songs at all. It's like Big Sean was on a couple Kanye songs at one point, but not as much. But Sahai, you see Kanye's big albums, he's barely on them. He was on like So Appalled and shit on Dark Fantasy, but
that's kind of that. But that's like on Sahai. I don't know. Did he? It's hard to answer that. You know, did he try to come out with an album and this?
I think he tried, man. Oh shit. Okay, our poster's down.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like he tried to come out with it, but it just didn't work in his favor like that.
No. I don't know what to say to that. You know, if it don't work in the favor, then
you could dance around it. But at the end of the day, like Sahai's been putting in his work, and maybe like, I don't know, he just feels away. Or he doesn't feel away. Maybe he's been paid enough to not give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, I guess, you know, you're out in the wolf eats wolf world.
Yeah.
People are trying to climb to the top. If Big Sean was trying to steal his shine, now you see what Big Sean got, where he got Big Sean, then I guess that's just the name of the game, man. I don't know. You know what I mean?
What would you do?
In what situation?
if you were rapping for somebody and somebody interrupted you,
I'd probably start rapping after them, I guess.
but what if he just stole the room so much they didn't give a fuck about what was going on with you?
And that's how it is. Wait, you think I did do something physical to the dude? Then your career is completely over.
Like, imagine this. Sahai was rapping, and then Big Sean, like, overheard, and he butt in, he started rapping, and says, and then imagine if the situation changed where Sahai smacked Big Sean in the face.
And then you never see Sahai again, and he's probably be in a worse position. You know what I mean?
It's a fucking thing, man.
Well, you can't get physical with someone just because, you know.
Can't do nothing about that.
It stole your shine.
Well, that's what they were doing. No, they weren't doing that. But yo, bro, I guess one more thing. I feel like Jay Worthy dropped a worthy project to talk about. Because he has Freeway Rick Ross, Kamaya, Carter Got Wangs, your favorite, Levin Kali, E40, Wiz Khalifa, Jim Jones, Harry Fraud, O3 Greedo, Conductor Williams, Idris, Conway, Boldy, Larry June, Hit Boy, Ty Dolla, Alchemist, Westside Gun, Davies, and Ab-Soul. To get all those names on this album, man. And this is disc 1. He's dropping the next disc, I think, next week or maybe 2 weeks from now. But he's back. And he's got a documentary, and he demands respect. Also, too, respect to DJ Quick for being on this album. So we got a lot of heat on this shit. A lot. But you were hating on it a little bit.
I don't hate on it.
Yeah.
Well, from the songs that you showed me, it sounded pretty good. I'm not the biggest. Jay Worthy's music tends to get a little dry after a while.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, he's a legend, bro.
I like Jay Worthy, but
nah, they were mad though because he had so many features on the album. They were saying like, "Oh, we got too many features on this shit."
It does take away from the artist.
I don't think it does, man.
I think it does.
I don't think it does in Jay Worthy's case because I feel like for this amount of songs, he needs features on it, man. It's the truth.
I guess.
You might not hate to hear it, even too, for him. Like, it's the truth, man. Just because you were saying, like, he might be a little, like, boring on shit.
He's very monotone with everything.
Yeah, like, it's fine. But for 15 songs of that, it's like, I don't know how much we can go. Unless the production was crazy on each track. But
I do like the artists, you know, switching up to what artists are featured on the album.
Yeah.
I do like that. So I commend him for that. But I think it does kind of take away from this Jay Worthy himself.
I don't think it does. I think with this, I feel like Jay Worthy is telling a story in a way, and he is adding like people that he feels are worthy enough to be on the project and tell the story with them. And I think it makes a good picture for him, man. Like this, and this is only the first disc. So to see a second disc, it's almost like Westside, bro. It's like this curation right here is just as good as a Westside Gun production. But with Jay Worthy as the main artist. You know what I mean? If Westside was doing this whole album beat for beat, or feature for feature, you would have fucking loved every minute of it.
It's Westside.
But maybe that's because it's Westside. But Jay Worthy, man, he's worthy of the listen, though.
I'm going to give it a listen, dude.
I think that's the thing. You got to listen to the whole body of work because honestly, of all the albums that dropped today, it's my favorite. I put it over Young Thug. I put it over Doja Cat. I put it over damn near everything else that dropped.
Word. I'm going to give it a listen, man.
I'm going to listen to it again.
Yeah, word.
It's just so good. My boy told me like, you got to listen to it at the nighttime. It's like, no, you got to listen to it all the time.
There's a lot of music I still have to get to this weekend, but that's probably gonna be number one.
Yeah, no, it has to be.
So I'm excited.
On the car ride home, it has to be Jay Worthy.
Word.
Because he's worthy of a listen.
All right, you don't gotta. He's all right.
Don't gotta do all that.
Yeah.
No, but he is, and documentary's coming out. He got a documentary for himself for the album. And I
I'm
think
not
it's
watching it.
Why?
Who's Jay Worthy, dog?
Why wouldn't you? But maybe if you watch the documentary, you find out.
I don't want to. It's just a rapper whose sister is the ex-wife of Elon Musk.
Oh shit!
All right, yeah.
Damn.
There's a documentary. All of a sudden now he's a part of the Bloods. It's a really weird concept, but
Damn. All right, man. Well, once upon a time, we are out. If you enjoyed the Halloween aesthetic, guess what? We got more of it coming, so stay on lock for that. And we'll check you out next week, I guess. It's cool.
Word.
Next week, but we will take a break, so there might be a couple like older episodes coming out, but when we get back, we'll let you know. I think it's cool.
All right, man.
So yes, keep it real, stay on lock, like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the mic button. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.